You're watching BuzzTV's The Daily News, your one-stop source for what's going on today in the 3D and entertainment industries.
Hello and welcome to BuzzTV's The Daily News for Tuesday, June the 12th, 2007. I'm Zach.
And I'm Terry, filling in for Jason. He's still doing X&A stuff for you guys.
Yes, he is. And speaking of X&A, a big announcement for anybody interested in that course. X&A Volume 1 sample videos are now available on the front page of 3dbuzz.com.
That is correct.
Check out the big, cool-looking advertisement link. You can click on that and get this big, long, huge, tremendous information page that has links to sample videos for virtually every single video released in that volume.
Pretty good stuff, too. I went through them myself. And
You're the one who made the sample clips.
Yeah, I know. I had to go through them myself.
Terry knows X&A now. So if you have any questions regarding X&A...
68 hours later.
Please feel free to PM Terry, and he'll help you out. Moving right on into the news, starting with entertainment news tonight, we have the possibility of a third Stargate show in development.
Okay, I'm a fan of the original series of Stargate. I didn't like the movies so much, which is weird, because I noticed that people that like the movies don't like the show, and people that like the show don't like the movies. So figure that out.
I went into it with the wrong expectation.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, that'll happen. But I hated the second one, and now if they're making a third one, I just have a feeling it's going to be bad, too.
Atlantis was the second one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyways, Robert C. Cooper, executive producer of Sci-Fi Channel Stargate SG-1 and Stargate Atlantis, confirmed to Sci-Fi Wire that he's developing a third series with the working title Stargate Universe. But remained mum on the details.
I wonder how long it took him to come up with that title.
It's being developed, Cooper said, in an interview with the Vancouver Canada, said of the two series. Not a lot to say at the moment, other than it's not the characters from SG-1 or Atlantis.
So we took all the good people that you know and love. Yeah, they're not there.
Everybody you really enjoyed watching is now gone. And it's completely third entity. The third series is born of the mythology that's been established.
Which they did establish a lot of that through the series, which I'll go with. But I'll just go on record saying Stargate Atlantis sucked. All right, moving on to some gaming news. Square Enix chief says next-gen consoles are over-engineered, which is a cry that a lot of people have been saying.
What?
Yeah, I know. Yoichi Wada, chief executive of Square Enix, feels that the consoles such as the PS3 and 360 are over-engineered and out of place in today's gaming market, noting that handheld platforms will be the ones to dominate this year.
I kind of see where he's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to completely go on board. Yes, handheld consoles are getting bigger and bigger. Part of it is because they're a lot more affordable.
True.
I mean, if your kid's just, pulling on your leg and begging you for a video game system, it's a lot more feasible to blow $120 on a DS.
And he's going to be dragging it around everywhere instead of having to sit in his room all the time.
There you go. So, I mean, there's the portability factor.
Now, something that I've noticed that's been bothering me is that gaming systems that start getting more and more complex and having better graphics and better sound and everything, the games are getting gorgeous. They're getting more involving, but they're getting extremely short.
Yeah.
They are extremely short now. All that space doesn't go towards the length of the game.
Because the development cycles haven't got significantly longer.
Yeah.
And with these highly detailed artistic assets that all the game companies have to put together to have these absolutely astounding gaming experiences, like Gears of War, you end up with these games that are very short, and they don't get to explore the entire story like they might have liked to when they first developed the game. Not to mention names or point fingers, Gears of War, but sometimes these games, they start to push them, and, there's some drawbacks to it.
Fantastic games.
I don't necessarily think that means that the consoles themselves are overpowered. I think that our expectations have pushed them to a point where we're not going to be satisfied with anything they give us on some level.
That's true.
Now, that said, there are some developers who might be complaining about certain consoles. We won't mention names PS3, but they're saying that it is hard to develop games for certain systems. It's very expensive because it's so, against the norm, against the grain. It's a whole new thing, the most powerful system on the market. But again,
they said that about the PS2.
Well, I wasn't saying names. I wasn't saying that.
That's right, because we did not
say the PS3's overblown. But anyways, moving on to other news. Monkey Island 5, the voluptuous buttering that is Monkey Island, has just been revived. Is this official? No,
yeah,
I'm sorry. A rumor, the next sentence, a rumor that got started from a quote by certain LucasArts employee 3 days ago, but today's series fan site World of Monkey Island received an email from Sam and Max and former LucasArts demigod Steve Purcell. Cool guy. Yeah. Contained 3 very snazzy pieces of concept art for a project in no way connected to any existing or canceled piratey project.
Now, if you've seen which it'll be displaying behind us, but the concept art, as you can see, is obviously Ghost Pirate LeChuck from Monkey Islands 1 through 4. So,
man, and I got my hopes set so high when I saw the concept art and the in-game stuff for Sam and Max.
The newer ones?
Yeah, well, the new one they canceled a while back.
Oh, I was going to say, because they just released the last of the series of Sam and Max now.
Yeah, but
episode whatever. Yeah.
And then the whole thing with Full Throttle 2.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they canceled that, so...
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, and then,
when it's in the store.
When it finally is in my system, it's going to come to all systems.
Yeah.
When it finally gets there, then I'll believe it. This is pretty cool. Halo's Todd McFarlane controllers and wireless headset have been spotted. Microsoft is going all out with their Halo tie-ins for that big incoming finale. On top of the Mad Catz merchandise...
Finale.
Yeah, whatever.
Right.
There are some... Okay, it's going to be the finale, but it's not going to be the last game. How's that? I'll go with that.
Okay, all right.
Possibly like the last Star Wars movie.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyway, the Mad Catz... Okay, there are some official Microsoft Halo 3 accessories incoming to finish the fight. The controller art is done by Todd McFarlane, of course, who made Spawn, Durhay, and also comes with a Halo 3 figurine by McFarlane Toys.
That could be
which,
cool.
of course, jacked the price up by $20.
Because the previous Halo figurines have been terrible.
Horrible.
Absolutely horrid. So I'm glad they got somebody like McFarlane Toys to work on them. Moving on to tech news. The Spam King may rule prison cell for 11 years after the feds nail him.
That's pretty cool, actually.
If you've used email at any point during the past several years, chances are good that you've received spam that Adam Vitale, or Vitale, or whatever,
you want to call it,
was responsible for. Vitale was arrested and charged with multiple counts of violating the Can Spam Act.
It's actually working. That's impressive.
And he pleaded guilty yesterday in a U.S. District Court in New York.
Nice.
Vitale and co-defendant, the word just threw me off, co-defendant Todd Mueller Todd Mueller were arrested by the Secret Service in February 2006 after setting up a scheme to advertise a PC security application in exchange for 50% of the profits. Unfortunately for Vitale and Mueller, they are dealing with a government informant. Dun dun dun.
Well, see, now they know who that guy is, and they just spammed everybody telling who he was, and so now he can't work anymore.
There you go.
HD DVD sales spike in wake of price cuts. Who knew that would happen? Last month, the HD DVD promotional group announced a rebate program designed to make HD DVD players a bit more affordable. Today, the group said that one Toshiba player has made it to the top of the Amazon DVD's player sales chart, that the HD DVD players now constitute 60% of all standalone high-definition players sold, finally taking that stride.
Yeah, but still, 60/40 is a pretty medium cut.
Yeah, but
You know?
they were getting stomped in the Blu-ray sales. Blu-rays kicking HD
It's
DVD.
because a lot of Blu-rays, or a lot of PS3s got bought for Christmas.
Well, true, and there's no games out, so you might as well buy some movies for
Exactly.
it.
You gotta do something. Anyway.
Anywho.
Best Buy lawyer falsifies emails and a memo.
And a memo.
And a memo. Best Buy can now add faking 2 emails and a memo
Is
to
that
its
an
list.
official charge?
Apparently.
Faking 2 emails and a memo.
Well, I've been convicted of arson, larceny, grand theft auto, and faking 2 emails and a memo. You don't want to mess with me in prison. Anyways, Best Buy can now add faking 2 emails and a memo to its list of legal problems. Probably not very high on the list, though. A lawyer working for the company confessed his indiscretion, potentially putting Best Buy on the hook for millions of dollars in damages in a class action lawsuit that was filed back in 2003.
Good Lord.
Received to the crying screams of who gives a...
Yeah.
Well, anyways.
That just teaches you guys. Shop around for lawyers. Don't just get the cheap guy.
Exactly. So that wraps up all of the news that we have. I can be repetitive, though. We can say one more time before we take off, go check out the front page of 3dbuzz.com and go click on the XNA 101 Volume 1 link and check out that very cool and very pretty information page where you can find sample clips of all of the videos in Volume 1 and get a really huge taste of XNA Extreme 101. And if you like it, go over to the store and pick it up. It's $49.95 for nearly 30 hours of C# training. Very cool stuff. And if you're not impressed by what you see, go buy it anyway. And with that,
yeah,
I think...
that'll sway them right there.
Yeah, I know. That's the sales pitch right there. It's either buy it or your option is to buy it.
You have no other choices.
I like it. So let's go with that. So big thanks to all you guys for tuning in to BuzzTV's The Daily News, and we will catch you tomorrow night. Take it easy.